Well, I'm going to start with congratulations on a really good start to the season, and you've got the horse everyone's talking about. This Nefud has captured a bit of imagination.
Yeah, he's been a very good horse right from the start. As you know, when he's right, when he's healthy, he's a serious racehorse. And I'm really thankful to Mr. Michael Burke Senior, who actually bought this horse, because I did ask a lot of people when this horse was for sale, and people kind of turned him down because he hasn't run for a while, and a lot of my existing owners as well. And Michael Burke Senior had the faith, and paid the money for it, and paid some good money for it, and I'm glad he's rewarding him back.
And you're going to go to what looks like a pretty hot edition of the Mattoon Mile next.
Yeah, that's the obvious target. He ran after a very, very long time, after 600 some days, and he gave a good account of himself. Hopefully he'll be healthy, and sometimes they say they can bounce after a long layoff, and I hope that doesn't happen. But that is the plan so far. Yeah, it's going to be a hot race, but this is what public wants to see, I guess, and this is what horse racing is all about.
And I think another one people are quite excited about is Southern Artist for the hay. Were you impressed with him?
Yeah, I mean, look, he's a seriously good horse, and he came to us late. The good thing about him is he's a homebred of Mr. Hay and family, and they've got another one that's full to him at the minute. So, and I mean, he came late. He won first time out in Jabalali, and then we literally threw him in the deep end and ran him in the Albastikia a week later. I mean, ideally that was not the right thing to do, but we were, you only 3-year-old, so, only sometime in your life, like only once in your life, and those classics, they don't come back again. So we put him in the deep end, and he gave a very good account of himself. And this year he's been training seriously well. He's a big, massive frame of a horse, and he beat all the best 3-year-olds in this country. And last year we won that race with Benduke, so that race does have a good form. And I'm glad that the DRC, they put up a race for 3-year-olds, condition race, because as we know, our 3-year-olds, they don't run the whole summer, while everywhere else in the world, in the Northern Hemisphere, they get to run in the summer. So they don't have that conditioning and experience to go run against older horses. So I'm glad they do put that race, and there should be a bit more racing for these 3-year-olds.
Absolutely. And MENDELSSOHN Bay, I think probably a bit of a triumph of training, because you overcame his quirks there in the race.
Well, I think he's a good horse himself, but there was a massive team effort. I would say I can't take all the credit. Lorenzo who rides him does a wonderful job with him. The foreman, he needs actually almost 3 horses to train him, because he needs a lead horse, he needs a pony. So the head lad, everybody's done a great job with him, so I can't just take the credit, but Ty Graham gave him a great ride. And yeah, I'm glad for the syndicate, because I went to America for the first time. Fasig Tipton invited me. Michael Adolphson said you got to come, and I went to the Maryland sale, and this is the 2-year-old sale that's on the dirt. I didn't want to go to the Florida sale, nothing taken away from them, but they're all on Tapeta, and sometimes what you see is what you don't get when you bring them back home. And MENDELSSOHN Bay he's a very, very good looking horse. He was very quirky in the sale as well. So we got him for a good right price, and I'm glad the syndicate is getting some money back from him.
Yeah, he looks quite exciting. And some of your big guns we'll see in action soon, including Remorse, who's another one of the new owner.
Yeah, Mr. Ali Haddad, everybody loves him in racing in UAE, He's a very, very well respected gentleman, and I'm glad he got a horse like Remorse, and I hope he keeps doing what he's doing. And he's running, I don't need to say it, but he's running 2 Dubai World Cups and a Saudi Cup, and I hope he'll take the same path for Mr. Haddad as well.
So where does he start off?
He's going to go to the Intisar. He won that race last year, but this time that race is 1900 meters. 1900 meter race at Meydan is unfortunate. The turn comes very quick. He's 2000 meter, the World Cup distance. At least it lets a horse come out of the gate and get a position and then go around. So yeah, that's the plan. We're going to go to Intisar, and we'll see where we go from there.
And dear old Switzerland, you're looking sort of end of the season now with him.
Well, Switzerland's in training. He's doing very, very well. He's he takes his own time, and we never push him, or Switzerland tells us when he's ready, and he's going around, he's doing his job, actually we're very happy with him. Dubai might come a little bit too quick, not sure, but we still have close to a month, 5 weeks left, So we'll see. If not Dubai, then we go to Al Shadanga. But maybe we'll try and aim for Dubai. If that happens, that happens.
And when trainers say he'll tell us, what is it you need to see? Is it a sparkling bit of work? Is it his coat? What is it that he will show you?
I always believe I don't like to target horses at races, because then you're just chasing a race. You're chasing a date. I'd like to let the horses tell me when they're trying to get ready for a race. In my previous job in California, Bob Baffert used to only look for races after they've done their five furlong works, because before that you kind of you're trying to chase a date, and that's when you make mistakes. Sometime a horse is not ready for a work and you end up working them just because there's a date coming. So yeah, for some of these good horses, they just need to tell us consistently if they can do a gallop every week, and when they come close to the last 3 weeks of racing or 2 weeks of racing, that's when we choose a race.